tunnels. They have cats for rats. You see, they are free to move. Okay, they have branches. They can go to scratch. They have all the air and inside or the mountain. They can move. They eat where they want. Okay, and sleep where they want. They have these little beds. They're really curious. The boxes where they go and sleep, the litter is, you see the water? They go there and have water. So this doesn't happen in all the houses for Parmigiano Reggiano. So something really, okay. The bed, the litter, is made reusing the poop. So what they do, they have a machine to separate the solid, but the solid. So, and it's mixed with lime. Lime disinfects. And then they make
Hi.
when they born, they are 50 kilos.
Hi. 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 Hi.
So these are non-stress house. Okay. So non-stress. They watch you there. Okay. So they watch the other cows, and they go out from the back, and down there they put the machine to milk. But before, she's curious.
Hey, look at you. Look at her hair.
Before they have to clean very well the breast.
Make sure it's nice. Yeah.
They are all monitored. They have these bracelets on the leg, you see, and yeah, you're dirty, don't dirty. Sleep where you want to sleep. It's a senior, for example, that when you do this, usually it's time to sleep there. And groups. First time mother, multipary that have moved many times, youngest, oldest, different necessities. So just divided into groups. So 2 cheeses in each cauldron. So 10 cheeses every day. Once a day, not more. They have a shape like an upside down bell, narrow on bottom, large on top. And they are made with a double layer, steel outside, copper inside. Because copper, be careful because it's hot, and it's a really good heat conductor. So maintains the temperature very well, and everywhere the same temperature. Okay. From the bottom, we have the steam coming from the bottom. We open with a valve and spread between these 2 layers. So So in the morning there's a lot of noise. Okay, we work at not at all the cauldron at the same time. Okay, just from number 1, then at number 2, then at number 3. Okay, because we need the cheesemaker, the master cheesemaker, to a specific step. We need humans. We cannot do it with yogurt. So he must pay attention at a specific step. So we have to work, and he's one, the cheesemaker. Okay. Here, in this bath all night, and during the night, the fatty parts, the cream of the meat, spontaneously separate and rise to the surface. In the morning, we take away the cream and we use it to make a ricotta. Okay, and the milk is skimmed. In the morning, the milk from the morning milking arrives. Okay, we keep it full and we mix it to the still milk of the evening. So we will be a semi-fat cheese. Okay. Questo balsamic vinegar. Okay, traditional balsamic vinegar takes minimum 12 years.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the really beginning and taste of plum jam.
Plum
If you
jam.
want to try some drops, but the honey on ricotta is very good.
Okay.
You can
So this one is
ricotta, the last
ricotta.
one.
This one.
So you start 12 months.
Here?
This one.
This one.
24,
This
36.
12, 24, 36.
And ricotta.
Perfect.
Okay.
Grazie.
Whey starter. This is the second ingredient. Whey starter because will be the natural starter for all the fermentation processes that will last over time. What is it? What is left in the cauldron? The milk syrup. Vuoi far sentire? If you smell it now, doesn't taste a lot. Ce l'hai quello di oggi?
No.
Okay, this is for tomorrow, but if you taste it tomorrow, will be acid. Because this is what is left here after the
milk.
making of the cheese, no? We put it here for tomorrow, and during the night, the bacteria, the lactic ferments, multiply, reproduce. So we breed bacteria. To make grana padano, you can have bacteria from laboratory. For Parmigiano Reggiano, we must breed here bacteria using part of the production. So the natural whey starter. Okay. So this will be the second ingredient. So if you want to see here,
Yeah.
we skip here and I go and call also the other one. They do this twice a day. So this is the cheese from this morning. Okay. This is the cheese from this morning. We want to lose liquids and start to give a shape. So twice a day, now and at 3:30, they take out the cheese, put a dry cloth, rotate the cheese, and put again 10 kg on top. So we make it more flat, give the shape. Okay, you will see he will rotate. I go in Italian.
This way you can do it.
What you see. So this is clean, they dry it. You want to stay there to see better? And they do this twice today. Now another pastry. You see there is still a lot of water, liquid. Okay, we want to eliminate all the liquids, so that's why we put the dry cloth. Okay, and with a hammer, tighten the mold and squeeze the cheese. And then 10 kilo on top again. So you see that one is already more flat. So this is clean. You will dry this cloth.
So this is
And
probably
change.
cheese water.
If you want to come here, you see better. You see? So dry. top.
55 kilos? No, 55. Oh.
Put again. And now rotate. It's heavy.
So easy.
And take away the wet cloth. It takes away that one.
Awesome.
You see there's a QR code on top. They stick that QR code, which is made with the protein of the milk. It's natural, will be part of the crust and is the identity card of the cheese. Yeah. It's already more flat now.
Flip it again.
This is good when you go at work and you are angry and you and that's it. For all of the
Another. Do you
tension.
see it on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so we just keep doing that until he's done? This side?
Yes.
They will put this evening at 7. They will take away the cloth and they will put that one on.
Very cool.
And then after this cheese will be ready in Egypt.
This is called spino because in the past they use the branch of a plant that in Italian is called the bianco spino. So this is spino. Okay. They start slowly at the beginning to break the card. Then they will use another tool like this one, but that goes in the robot, like this one.
Oh, okay.
So waiting for so they put this one, which is the same, but they put it in the robot. Okay.
Oh, the robot does it.
Okay,
Okay.
so at the beginning we have big pieces, okay? If you want to make a fresh cheese like mozzarella, you keep it big, make mozzarella. Every day mozzarella is ready, okay? To make a hard cheese, these granules but must lose the moisture and become small like a grain of rice. So we go on cutting, and we switch on the steam and start also cooking these granules. So they lose moisture, they become smaller and smaller, and they, with the heating, they also start to attract themselves. They want to stick together like magnets. Okay? The cheesemaker must stay here, like more or less 10 minutes. He watch the clock, he watch the thermometer, the temperature will reach more or less 55 degrees, and he touch with the hand or with a little plate these granules, because at the beginning they are all separate, but when it's ready they are all sticking together. Okay? This is the most delicate step. If he doesn't check the right moment, maybe the cheese will be compromised. Maybe it won't compact well. Maybe it will have air inside, and maybe it won't be Parmigiano Reggiano. Okay, so it's really delicate. Parmigiano Reggiano. We have DOP, protected designation of origin. We have the number of the dairy. Every dairy has a number of identification. So 2300 is this dairy. Month, August 25, year. Okay, this is something about the European Community numbers. You can change this, you see. So soon we will put September. This oval shape is empty. Why is empty?
It's the mark.
It's not Parmigiano Reggiano yet. We have to wait 1 hour. So in one year. In 1 year, this cheese will be checked by an inspector,
Okay.
sent by the government, paid by the producers, but sent by the government, and he checked each wheel. one by one, each, all, okay? With a little hammer, by the sound it makes, knocking on, you can understand if the internal structure, the organoleptic internal structure, is enough good to call the cheese Parmigiano Reggiano. Okay, it's not like a Switzerland cheese with holes or air bubble inside. It must be compact with no air. So by the sound, you can understand if there are defects of fermentation inside.
So no hollow sound. You want a nice solid.
Maybe
no.
the manufacturer can make defects from the milk, but also from that step. Maybe the granules dry out too much, crumble, he was too quick, too slow, many factors. But if it's good, perfect, with fire, he will put on cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano. And these are given by the consortium, 10, because they cannot make more than 10, so the consortium gives them this. And the consortium has the fire, the inspector has the, okay? If there are some little defects, but they don't compromise the quality completely, they put the brand with fire, but I have one inside, but I show you a picture. They take away part of the crust, like this. They make grooves all around the crust, okay? So if you buy a cheese like this, you have to know this is a second choice, it's not a first choice. If there are too many defects, he doesn't put the brand with fire and he scratch away all the crust.
Because at that point it's wrong.
That won't be Parmigiano Reggiano. They can't sell it as Parmigiano Reggiano. They have to sell it as an anonymous cheese, milk cheese, and will be cheaper for the customer. Usually you don't find it in supermarket. Usually it goes to other food processing, like to make cheese creams, to make sautiller the cheese that goes in the toast, to make grated cheese in the little bags. Okay, so usually they sell it, you can eat it. It's not, and of course stops at 12 months. If it's good, they go on with the seasoning. If it's a second choice, or that's it. Stops at 12 months.
What percentage of the cheese?
5%. Yes. So this at 7, all night. Tomorrow everything will be already stamped, engraved, and we put the cheese in here, in the steel mold. This really gives the bone shape. And if you see today, it's like this. You can touch it if you want. Tomorrow will be already harder. Still a little bit soft, like gummy, but harder.
Wow.
So, as I told you, second day, from the third day, the cheese goes in this solution called, we call it salamoia. Is made with water and a lot of salt. In fact, they float.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
We have to move the cheese very often because the salt must penetrate homogeneously everywhere. Must stay in here 3 weeks, but after 3 weeks the salt has penetrated just 3 centimeters. Then during the seasoning will be absorbed to the inside, okay? The salt is not to give the flavor, gives a little bit the flavor, but a too salty Parmigiano Reggiano is not a good Parmigiano Reggiano, mustn't be too salty. In fact, osmosis, because by osmosis, just a little bit of salt goes inside, but a lot of water comes out. Okay, so salt is to kill bad microorganisms, bacteria, okay, but is especially to make the natural crust that will protect the cheese during the seasoning. The crust will be completely natural, so you must eat the crust because it's edible and natural. You grate it, you put it on in the soup.
Oh wow.
So yeah, we have just cut this one. And now there is the air conditioner. When you open, the flavor comes out. Non so se ce n'è un po' da grattare. Glielo facciamo sentire che l'abbiamo tagliato. We just cut it with this machine. We put the whole wheel in here. We cut doing like this part, and then in the hole we put this iron wire inside the hole and cuts into half.
Wow.
You can taste it now. It when it's just cut, it just melts in the mouth. This is 24 mesi.
24.
24
26 a
no,
dire la verità.
26 months.
Wow.
Perché è un giugno.
Because it's was made
Oh,
in
grazie.
È buono, eh?
Eccolo qua.
June 23. You see, June 23. So it's 26 months.
Wow.
Bella.
Perfetto.
Bene.
Wow.
Yeah.
Che buona.
Yeah, because when it's just cut, it really melts in the mouth.
Oh my god.
Diciamo, ma oh mio Dio.
I hope they're. What are we listening for?
This one?
Oh wait, we weren't paying attention.
Second choice.
Second choice.
The lines.
This one? This is not Parmigiano Reggiano.
Oh no.
This, you see, also is not flat.
Oh,
You
but
see?
this is gonna be good.
This is good. In fact, in here we have the logo. In the, you remember? I can't.
Yeah, you want me to do it? Yeah, I'll do it.
I just want to show you this, and now we have the brand inside. This was good. Okay.
Oh, good stuff.
Usually the inspector put the cheese vertical and everywhere. Okay, he's expert and understand but we can try.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And also here.
Wow.
It's hollow, that one.
Okay, if you want to try, you can try. I'll make a. It's DOP. Red and yellow. Not. There is another one which is yellow and blue. It's something red and yellow. Okay, so check everything to know it's Parmigiano Reggiano. This certification of quality, okay, they have another check, another control when the cheese is 20 months. So minimum 20 months. United by the love of livestock. Grapes.